Hi you guys, it's your girl Court Graham. I'm here with another makeup tutorial. Pretty much I feel like in my last makeup tutorial I didn't do enough like step-by-step talking for you guys, so I'm gonna be doing some talking in this video to actually tell you what I'm doing so you won't get lost, because I do want to be beginner friendly because I am a beginner. So yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give it a like, thumbs up. You can actually turn on the notification bell if you really end up liking this video, so you can know every time that I post something. And yeah, let's get ready together. It's time for some glam. Okay, hi you guys. Here in this part of the video, I already did my eyebrows. I had to speed up this video because it takes me a while to do my makeup, considering the fact that I am a beginner. So yeah, that's just that. I don't know why. I'm hoping to get faster eventually. But yeah, right here you can see me putting on concealer on my eyelids as a base, and this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the yellow Corrector. And yeah, I had to do my eyebrows off of camera because me and my eyebrows be going through it. Like, I know I'm not the only person who has this problem. Like, one eyebrow is just a lot of work. So yeah, right here I'm moving on to the eyeshadow base of this look that we're doing, smoky eye. So I'm using the Morphe 350M palette. That will be the color Sorrel. I'm not sure if that's how you say it or not, but that's what color that is. So yeah. And you could just see me, I'm just blending it out. I kind of wanted to go for like a certain shape on my eyes, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of like blending in like somewhat of a curve. I don't know really, but that's what I'm doing. The brush that I'm using is like fluffy enough to spread the color around for the first shade that I'm doing, because you basically just want to get the base on there to spread it out. Nothing more, nothing less. Now I'm moving on to my second shade that I'm using, which is from the same palette. The color is Heat. For the second shade, I did switch my brush to a more precise brush. I'm still going in the same motion, but I kind of wanted it to keep it in more like one area, if that makes sense. I'm trying like not to get the color too much on my eyelid, because that is of course where the black is gonna go, on the lower part of my eyelid where you don't see as much color at, because I'm trying to avoid it there. So yeah, and all of the brushes that I'm using are not expensive. I got them off of Amazon. I think they were $14 or something like that. I always order brushes off of Amazon, because we not rich out here, y'all know. Like, sis, we gotta save a coin, period. I then on top of that use my third shade, which will be from the James Charles Morphe palette in the color Shook. I put this color right on top of that other color, Heat, because once again I am avoiding the lower part of my eyelid so that I can put the black there for the smoky eye. I saw this look on Pinterest. Most of the time when I do makeup, it's like an inspiration type of thing. You know, I see a picture and I'll be like, you know, I think I can do this. So that's basically where I got this from. You know, and also you guys, if you want to, let me know in the comments if you are looking for a brow tutorial from me or not. I really didn't like my eyebrows at the end of this video. Don't ask why. Me and my eyebrows have a love and hate relationship, so whatever. But if you liked my eyebrows and you need to learn how to do yours, I can do a more in-depth eyebrow tutorial on a day when me and my eyebrows aren't struggling, because y'all know that we are in quarantine and I need my eyebrows threaded so bad, like so bad. I know y'all can relate. But basically, to blend it all out together, I used that same shade of Shook and I blended it out using that. So basically I went over the same area where I put Shook at and I blended it out. We are now moving on to the fourth and final shade, which is still from the James Charles Morphe palette in the color Spooky, which is like the only black I believe on that palette, but it's a nice black though. It's pretty dark, so I like that black. But yeah, so I'm keeping this black on, like I said, the lower lid area of my eye. I'm gonna bring it up a little more, but I wanted that like red to be still visible even though it's a smoky eye, because sometimes when I see smoky eyes, like just the black to me seems like too dark and too scary. Like I don't want to look like a villain. Even this look was kind of dark for me, but I think it came out cute though. Like it wasn't too you know what I'm trying to say, girl. It was still cute and not like, oh my god, I'm afraid of her when I seen her. You know, I don't want babies to be scared when they see me. But now you can see me putting on my wing liner. The eyeliner that I used with the small precision brush, that will be the type of brush, first of all, that you use. Because like I said, I'm a beginner just like you guys, so I don't really be knowing like brush names and like how to describe them well. But this will be the type of brush you see. It has the spoolie on the end, so it's really supposed to be a eyebrow brush. But it's so precise and small, I used it for my eyeliner. But the eyeliner that I use is Maybelline. I think I got it from Walgreens. It's the Eyestudio eyeliner in the color Blackest Black. It's like a dip, like a pomade type of eyeliner. And I really like that eyeliner. I think it works pretty well. So that's what you see me doing right now. So here I'm taking this NYX glitter glue. It's a glitter primer, and then that was just me showing you the same eyeliner that I used. I'm putting the glitter primer right on top of where I put the eyeliner. This is how I'm going to achieve the glitter look for, you know, the glitter eyeliner. So now right here, I'm going to start applying the glitter on top of the area where we put the glue. This glitter is called Wild Glitter. I got it from a craft store, and it works just as good as like actual glitter that they make for makeup. And it's way brighter and more defined anyways. Actual glitter, I feel like, just adds more, you know, even more of a defined, like, sparkly look. It's really pretty. So now you can see me putting on my foundation. The foundation that I'm using in this video is MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. I am in the color NC45. That's my color. This is actually one of my old foundations. I'm out of my foundation that I normally use, but it's still from MAC. It's just a different kind. I always use fluid or dewy type foundations. I don't like matte foundation because I have dry skin and I just feel like it sets in my face and I just look like a ghost. Just dry, just very unmoistured. So I have to use a fluid type of foundation, and I like this foundation. Like I said, even though it was old and I've had this foundation for a minute, I haven't used it in a while, it still did what it needed to do, if you know what I mean. A lot of people say that beauty blenders waste your foundation, but I just feel like it applies onto the face better than a foundation brush. I just feel like it sets it in a little, you know, if that makes sense. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you've never tried it before, try it, girl. So now I am getting into this contour, honey, okay? I am using LA Girl Pro Concealer, the yellow corrector. I'm going to put it underneath my eyes, as you can see here. I always put it, I'm going to do my nose. You'll see that in a minute. But I'm also using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toast to do the dark area of my contour. So, yeah, you'll see more as I'm going. You can see me here. I had used like a flat type of brush to blend out the sides of my nose. As you can see, like I just felt like as I was blending out, normally I like leave a space for the highlighted area where I use the yellow corrector, but I had just started blending it all out, and then I put the yellow corrector on the middle area and just blend it from there, you know. I feel like I have a lot of mistakes when I do my makeup, a lot of things that I'm still experimenting with, because once again, I am a beginner just like you. So I just be figuring out things as I go, basically, and how to fix them and how to keep going and still come out looking cute. Type of brush that I was using, it's like a foundation brush, but it's angled a little. It all goes downward into one area, so I use that brush to blend my cheeks and my contour. And you can just see me here. You know, you got to make the kissy face when you're blending out your contour in your cheeks, girl, because that's how you can see where your cheekbones are. I just feel like that helps a lot when you make that face and you follow that groove, that natural groove that's already in your face. So that helps me know where to put my contour at and how to blend it. And now you can just see me blending out the area underneath my eye with the yellow corrector. Also a foundation brush, but it's flat. It's completely flat on the, you know, brush part, the bottom part of the brush. So that I can set in that into my face. Now this normally, like I said, it's a foundation brush. It's a brush normally people would use for foundation, but I just use it for this area of my makeup because underneath my eyes is another irritating area of my face. It creases a lot, and yeah, I feel like that brush helps me the most from preventing those creases. A lot of times you'll see me blending out my nose when I do my makeup with my fingers a little bit, just because it's when you want your nose to look snatched and precise like that, sometimes your fingers are a great tool as a blending source. You can use a beauty blender, but when you're in the midst, you know, it's always great to be innovative. Use those fingers, girl. The purpose of the dark and light colors, of course, is to create an illusion. So you could just see me here, like, making sure that I have that yellow corrector in that area, away from the color Toast. Here I had just used that same brush that I used to contour my cheeks on my nose a little bit, and now you'll see me using this beauty blender because I wanted to make my nose a little less harsh with the lines. So I was just using the beauty blender, you know, to make it look a little more natural. Right here you can see I just took my foundation, the same foundation I put on at first, to contour my cheeks even more. So underneath the area where you used it for the dark color concealer, which in my case was the color Toast, I used my foundation in a sharp angle right underneath there to make a line so that it looks defined, like the face is snatched, honey, okay? And I'm just using that same beauty blender that I use for my foundation, like in other areas of my face right now, to blend out, like I said, once again, for a natural look. When I say natural, I just mean like not so dramatic, basically. I'm now using the Ben Nye Luxury Banana Powder to set my face. And I got this powder so long ago, but I love this powder. I swear by this powder. It does good for me. If you have any other suggestions on other powders, let me know, though. I'm always open to using different stuff that people let me know about. So yeah, powder on the same areas that you put your yellow corrector on, only where you put your yellow corrector. And you can see me here now. A little bit of time had went by, but not that long, maybe only like 3 minutes, and I'm wiping it off now. And this is just a big fluffy brush. I just wiped it all off. And now I am putting on my blush. I use the E.L.F. blush palette. I also got this from Walgreens. I'm sure you can get it any place that you can get E.L.F. products, you can get that from. I'm going back in now with that same eyeliner, the Maybelline New York Studio eyeliner, and I'm just putting eyeliner on my bottom waterline. I believe that's what it's called, but you see where I'm putting it at. And yeah, it's the same eyeliner and the same brush that I use for the top. I'm using that same brush on the bottom. Just putting on my highlight. I got this highlighter from MAC, and it is the color Oh Darling. That is one of their classic highlighters, and I've had that for a long time as well. I actually haven't used that in a long time because I've been using the Fenty highlighter, but something just told me I'm gonna be a little more subtle because that Fenty really be glowing. So I decided to pull out the old darling for old times. I'm lining my lips now using the I think it's NYX lip liner. It's a lip liner pencil and the color is Nutmeg. You want to line your lips unless you're a person who wants to overline your lips, but right now I'm just going in the same direction as my natural lips. I have like a dip in my lip right there, as you can see, so I try to follow that. I do define it a little bit more, but I'm not really defining it. I'm just making it more precise so that it'll stand out more. With the lipstick, I like my lip liner to be very, very, I don't want to say visible, but like I want you to know like these lips are snatched. Everything has to be snatched, period. So now I'm going to use, well, I am using the NYX or NYX, I don't never know which one. It is the soft matte lip cream, and this is the color Cairo. I believe that's how you say it. I'm just using that as basically like a lipstick underneath my gloss. I like NYX, their lip creams. You know, I feel like although they finish like kind of dry sometimes, so I like moisturize your lips first of all before you do your makeup. Moisturize your lips before I put on any of this makeup. I put on some I think it's Cetaphil. They have like face body lotion. I put that on my face every day anyway, so I put that on my face before I do my makeup. And then I just put like Vaseline on my lips. I just moisturize your lips and your face before you do any of this, okay, honey? All right. Now you can see me. I'm putting a gloss on top of that. This is in the color Madeleine. This is one of the best NYX lip gloss colors ever. This is a basic nude type of gloss, regular, cute, everyday wear. If you are looking for a regular, everyday wear, nude type of gloss, add that to your collection, please, okay? And I am done, okay? You can see me. I use my NYX setting spray, matte finish setting spray. And that's it, poo. We are done with this video, and you are ready to slay and go about your day. Thank you for watching this very much. I love you guys.